Hello, good day, children. I am your English teacher, Vanessa Honey Thomas. Today's lesson is about compound nouns for class 8. I hope you will enjoy the lesson and concentrate it carefully because at the last you will get the home task. Let us review what is noun first. We had learnt in the previous session. What is noun? A noun is a word that functions as the name of something. For examples, school, pencil, car, dog, book, boy, mother, father, teacher, monkey, doctor, nurse, park, zoo, class, children, love, happiness. All these are few examples of the name of things, places, people and idea. Children, here one word is class. Class is the word which is used as a collective noun, means a group of people or a group of students. And there are words like love and happiness. These are the words which are examples of abstract nouns. There are different types of nouns. Common noun, proper noun, material noun, collective noun, abstract noun, regular and irregular noun, compound noun. But today we will focus on compound nouns and will pay attention towards learning what are compound nouns and how they are formed. So let's start today's lesson. What is a compound noun? A compound noun is a word which consists of two or more words that function as a single unit of meaning. For example, the first example is house plus wife. House itself is a complete word and wife itself is a complete word. But when we join them together, it will become housewife and it becomes a compound word. Second example, post and card. Two different complete words. But when we join them together, it will become postcard. Toothbrush. Tooth itself is a complete word and brush is another word. And when we join them together, it will become toothbrush. Types of compound nouns. Compound nouns have three basic types: combined words, separated words, hyphenated words. Now let's understand each of them in detail. First one is combined nouns. Two words joined together to form a single word. For example, play plus ground is playground. Black plus board is blackboard. Playground and blackboard, they become one word with no space between them. Can you see? There is no space between them. Take a look at these sentence examples. 1. Sam plays in the playground. 2. Stephen writes on the blackboard. 3. Bluebird is a type of bird. Second one is hyphenated words. Two or more words are joined by hyphen to form a single word. Hyphen mean a little joining line between the two words. For example, ex-president, officer in charge. Can you see a small dash or a joining line between X and president? A small dash is called hyphen. A small dash is called hyphen. Let's look at these sentence examples. Number 1. The ex-president had a great contribution. 2. He was scolded by the officer in charge. 3. His X-ray result surprised him. The third one is separated words. Two or more words that are used together to form a single noun but not joined together. For example, falling star and bus stop. There are space between the two words. Can you see falling stars and bus stop? There are space between them. But let's see the examples. 1. Jim waited for the falling star last night. 2. Ali saw his friend at the bus stop. 3. Susie loved the purple teddy bear. Formation of compound nouns. A compound noun can be formed with two nouns. Here are some examples of the noun plus noun structure. 1. Tooth plus brush is toothbrush. 2. Mouse plus pad is mouse pad. 3. Air plus ticket is air ticket. 4. Day plus dream is daydream. 5. Rain plus bow is rainbow. 6. Snow plus man is snowman. The noun plus noun structure is commonly used for its expressions, which simplify certain kinds of things. As you can see in this picture, the first noun foot modifies or describes the second noun ball. Together, they take on the new meaning of football. A compound noun can also be formed by combining gerund with the noun, but first of all, let's find out what gerund is. A gerund is a form of verb with ing at the end. That is present participle form, but it functions as a noun. For example, walking, sleeping, writing, playing, jogging. Let's look at some examples of gerund plus noun structure. 1. Writing plus desk is writing desk. 2. Walking plus stick is walking stick. 3. Working plus day is working day. 4. Learning plus material is learning material. 5. Waiting plus list is waiting list. 6. Spelling plus book is spelling book. Many compound nouns are made up of adjectives and the noun. The first word is an adjective that describes or modifies the second word, which is a noun. In another word, the first provides the clue about the second word. Let's look up some examples of the adjective's noun structure. Loud plus speaker is loudspeaker. 2. Sweet plus heart is sweetheart. 3. Hot plus dog is hot dog. 4. Fast plus food is fast food. 5. Noble plus man is nobleman. 6. Black plus board is blackboard. Many compound nouns are created with a noun and other parts of speech as well. Here are examples of other ways of forming compound nouns. 1. Noun plus verb is haircut, sunrise. Noun plus prepositions, example passerby, voiceover. 3. Verb plus noun, breakfast, scarecrow. Verbs plus preposition, check out, lock up. 5. Preposition plus verb, output, outbreak. 6. Preposition plus noun, downhill and underground. Let's look at the compound noun, scarecrow. Scare is a verb. To scare means to frighten. In this picture, you can see a spider scares the lady. A crow is a bird. Together, these two words take on a new meaning of a scarecrow. Scarecrow is a strong model of the person dressed up in an old clothes. It is set up in farmland to scare crows and other birds away so that they will not feed on the growing crops. Let's look at another example, dirty laundry basket. In this word, hyphen is placed between laundry and basket. This means the basket is used to contain the dirty laundry. The second example is dirty laundry basket. In this word, hyphen is placed between dirty and laundry. So this means that the basket is dirty and is used for laundry. So the hyphen, can you see this? So the hyphen is sometimes very essential or necessary to avoid any confusion, and it gives the clear meaning of the word. Greenhouse or greenhouse. Both are different words and different meaning. Greenhouse, which is written together, with no space, stresses on the word green. Its meaning is a glass house for growing plants. On the other hand, word greenhouse has a space. Can you see? There is a space between them. Space between them and is used as an adjective. So it describes the house that plant painted green. I hope you understood the topic compound nouns and how it is formed. Students, your home task is choose a compound word from the word box below to complete each sentence. Number 1, dash is a type of bird. 2, a dash is a place where we grow plants. 3, from which dash I will get a bus for your home. Number 4, lots of dash comes at night in the summer season. 5, we played dash today for 2 hours. 6, the dash has its own importance. 7, teachers make us understand by writing properly on the dash. 8, Windows is operating system dash. Number 9, my mom gives us dash daily at 8 a.m. Number 10, I know how to wash clothes in dash. Children, you have to do your homework in your copy and marks will be given to you. I hope you all understood the lesson. Stay home and stay safe. Thank you.